So I keep hearing about this thing called a cold open. Know a lot about it, but I keep listening to a podcast and everything, and it's always just the cold open. All my favorite podcasts have the cold open, and so I'm gonna bring it here. Apparently, you just talk about random stuff. So tree, grass, beach ball. All right, that's pretty much it. This is Leo Mason, and welcome to Morning Walks. All right, so at the time of this recording is spring. So this is like the second official episode of Morning Walks. And as always, I'm your host, Leo Mason. And yeah, spring's going pretty good, spring break. I'm actually really excited it's spring because the winter is like cold and actually I kind of like the cold. I'm gonna miss winter. I didn't even get to go snowboarding or anything. But after spring, at least it's summer. And summer, I'm going to, um, I think it's called like, actually, I have no, or I got it. I'm going to Puerto Rico. So that's going to be pretty fun, but still long ways away. But right now I'm on spring break, as previously stated, and just kind of chilling. Not a lot to fill up the days with, even though I just went to an amusement park with my friend twice, and we rode all our favorite rides. But we were just kind of chilling, you know, riding all our favorite rides. We had some friends come with us, or not even on purpose. They just kind of showed up. And then the other time that we went with his sister and her boyfriend, and those are some pretty cool people. Pretty fun. We were just hanging out, having fun. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really done much with my spring break except record this and the first episode of Morning Walks. But right now, I've really got nothing to do. I've just been sitting at home all day doing nothing. We were going to go to Universal Studios, but since I had already gone to a theme park twice, we kind of canceled it. But we still might go tomorrow. So a lot going on. It's cool. It's cool. Uh, for my spring break, it's the week after Easter. A lot of people have the week before Easter and maybe even the week before that as well. But my spring break is the week after Easter. So we just had Easter. Easter was like pretty low key. Me and my family, we went to this like brunch place on the beach. It was pretty fun. The food was really good. I got a French toast, which is one of my favorite breakfasts. And we just kind of hung out on the beach. I got really sunburnt. And then we went home and just kind of chilled for a while. And then we did this Easter egg hunt where if you found the fifth egg in like a row, so there's like five eggs and you have to match them to each kind of like row. And then if you get the last egg in that row, you get $5. It was me, my brother, and my sister. I only ended up getting $5 because I'm not very good at that. But it was still pretty fun. I found a lot of eggs, even though they weren't the last ones. It's about the experience, not the money you get from it. And then, um, yeah, it was really chill. We didn't like go see our like cousins or anything like we usually do. didn't really do much. It was very chill spring break right now. It's Thursday, I think. The days always kind of blend together whenever we're on break, but so we still got like 3 more days after this. I don't know if we have any huge plans because my parents never tell me anything. Like, seriously, this one time, we were riding we were, like, riding in the car, and we thought we were going to school. We had, like, our backpacks and everything, and then my mom took, like, a wrong turn, and we're like, "Aren't we supposed to go the other way?" And she was like, "We're going to the dentist." And I'm like, "What? Why didn't I know this before?" I hadn't even brushed my teeth that morning. No, just kidding. But that's kinda always how it is. Keeps you on your toes. It's actually kind of fun because if you don't have any plans, you literally don't have to plan for anything. And we could just live life no matter what. So that's always pretty fun. Yeah, like I said, not a ton of other plans that I know of. And we're just gonna go back to school. And I think there's only 2 months left of school. Like 2 days or 2 months, like for the actual days. But yeah, that's fun as always. And so I'm gonna see what else happens. I'm in 7th grade. And it's not that hard, it's just long. I actually really wish that like COVID happened later so I could actually do stuff with it because when COVID hit, I was like just a kid. I couldn't really do anything. I didn't have anything to do, so it was really boring. But I feel like if COVID happens like now or in the next couple of years, it would actually be kind of good because then I could actually like do this podcast or write my movie, which I talked about in the last episode. So that'd be pretty cool if it did. Yet I would want to see all my friends and stuff. So I'll just kind of sailing through life, living it easy. Yeah, next year I'll be in 8th grade. Finally get out of middle school. And then I got high school. And apparently high school's like the classes are hard, but they don't like do any overtime or like no homework or anything like that. And you barely have to do anything outside of class. So it's supposed to be pretty easy, hopefully. And I'm gonna hopefully do football in high school. I play linebacker. And this past year, I actually played 2 years above my age limit, kind of. So apparently, I'm pretty good. I'm not sure if I am. I'm just, I think I'm pretty good. I'm also very humble. I'm like the most humble person on planet Earth. No one could match my humbleness. But yeah, I also got volleyball going right now. Right now, it's co ed for school. Not sure how that's going to go. So far, it's gone pretty good. We've won all our games like a ton, so our team's pretty good. I kind of play all around, but I'm mostly a spiker front middle person. I'm basically the one where the person sets it to me and then I just smack the heck out of the ball. Our last game, it was kind of funny. Big and I mean nobody got hurt, but I spiked the ball and then it hit a girl on the head and it just like bounced straight up and she was like whoa, and she was like twirling around looking for the ball. It was so funny. But yeah, that should be pretty cool. Let's see what else. Basketball season ended. I got to All Stars and we destroyed a neighboring town in All Stars. I think we got we got 100 something points and they got like 40 something points. So it was a blowout. Kind of felt bad for them, but well, sucks to suck. Maybe they should just get better, you know? No, I'm joking. I'm not that mean. So since it's spring break, I like literally have nothing going since volleyball's paused. It's not basketball season anymore, and then it's not football season either. So I really got nothing to do besides podcasts and writing my movie. I do love sports though. I trying to work out every morning before school, but it's hard to stay consistent. I try my best. I only miss it maybe once every other week. So I feel like I'm staying pretty consistent. It's just my diet that needs to change. I eat like a bunch of crap and junk food. I love it, but diet's part of that thing. So probably gonna stay on a low key diet, but I really don't want to. Gotta get in shape for the summer, you know? Gonna be just swimming, tanning by the pool. What else is there to do in summer? So I gotta look absolutely jacked while doing it. So yeah, gonna try to get that in. And then in the summer, I might have some football clinics where we just kind of go do just random football drills and it's pretty fun. Hopefully, I could get some of my friends to go with me. And this year is actually one of the first years where my friends are actually going to be in my friends are actually going to be on my team because like I said before, I played up, so I never had any friends on the team until I like made friends that were already on the team. But this year some of the kids from my school are gone, so I'll have some better company. Not that the not that my friends from the other team aren't good company, it's just I just didn't know them as well. So I'm also trying to get my speed up because I'm pretty fast, but I feel like if I trained on it, I could get even faster, which would be cool. Right now, I have a 5.1 40-yard dash, but my endurance is like really bad. I think my best mile time is 40, which is not really good for a linebacker. I don't think at least. So I gotta work on my endurance a little bit. Just had a dream the other night about how I was like Spider-Man and I was like super strong and super fast. And I was kind of on like a train, like on top of a train. And I was kind of like swinging through the poles and jumping back onto the train and stuff. And then this guy was chasing me. I just jumped off the train and booked it. And it looked like I was like a light jog and he was a full sprint and couldn't catch up to me, like not even close. And so I wanted it to be like that because I could just go meow, meow, and then they'd just be in the distant. So I gotta work on my speed, mostly my endurance though, because I'm Yeah, I definitely need to work on my endurance. Speaking of Spider-Man, I'm real excited for the new Spider-Man movie coming out. It's called Brand New Day. It's and it looks really good. If you haven't seen the trailer, you should go watch it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought it always Spider-Man would always be the coolest superhero to be, especially if you had organic webs, because you could just shoot webs out of your wrists. You're like a superhuman strong, and you have like super fast. You have the Peter Tingle. If you don't know what that is, it's like it's the Spidey sense or the sixth sense. I always thought it'd be so cool to have that. Like, someone shoots a ball at you, you just catch it. Or like be a magician and catch it in between your teeth. That'd be really cool. Cool party trick. Yeah, I would also like to be Iron Man. I think that would be cool because you could go like, and you could just shoot out like blaster things and all that stuff. And you could be like a billionaire genius, or as Robert Downey Jr. put it, billionaire genius playboy philanthropist. So that'd be pretty cool to be. I think I'm okay smart. I mean, I'm in all honors classes, but that's not really saying much in seventh grade. But yeah, maybe I'll be the next Iron Man. That'd be cool. I've always wanted to be a superhero in a movie or in real life, but movies more possible. I want to be a Molecule Man in Avengers Secret Wars, because there's a new Secret Wars movie coming out, not this year, but 2 years. It's basically the Avengers after Avengers Doomsday. I think it would be pretty cool to be Molecule Man, because if you don't know who he is, he can basically break apart atoms and then recombine them to make them into something else. Like if you had a piece of bread, he could turn it into, I don't know, like an apple or something. So that would be pretty cool. Except the only thing is I don't really fit the description, because he's supposed to be like this nerdy and really nervous guy, but I'm kind of like a outgoing, not really nerdy jock, not jerk, jock. But that'd be cool if I could play really anything in an Avengers movie. That'd be sick. I've always loved all those movies and stuff. Yeah. So it'd be pretty cool to do all that stuff. Not really sure what I do with any of those powers, but there's only one way to find out. I don't have those powers, so I can't find out, but that'd be really cool. Else would be really cool? Let's go on snowboarding. I wish I could go snowboarding so bad because we didn't go this year, but I love snowboarding. I've only been like once though. Snowboarding is like really fun. And people say like skateboarding's like the same thing. And it's really not. I like skateboarding, but where I lived, it's kind of like hilly and everything, so can't really skateboard a lot around here. I really like snowboarding. We didn't go to the snow at all this winter, which is kind of sad. All I did is see our family, make happy memories, all that stuff, which is pretty fun. I got to hang out with all my cousins. We all had like Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that stuff, which is great. But right now, it's not really the holidays per se. It's more just a break. And I needed a break from school. Everyone was just annoying me, like even my friends, but I think I'm good now. Now that I got my rest, my break, we'll be fine. We'll go back to school, hang out, have a fun time, except for in class because I don't want to go in class because then we have to do work and work's boring. I miss the good old days. We could just do nothing in class, just hang out. All our math was how many grapes could you fit into your mouth? I miss elementary school. My brother's leaving elementary school this year. He is in fifth grade, and which I had no idea he's in fifth grade. I thought he was in like third, but apparently he's in fifth and he's graduating or culminating, I think it's called. But he's gonna be in my school next year, which is kind of crazy. And then we're gonna like ride our bikes to school. We both have e-bikes, but yeah, hopefully he'll be my gym bro because right now I don't really have a gym bro because my first gym bro he doesn't really go to gym anymore. My second gym bro or my last gym bro is he got like a personal trainer and so we don't ever work out together. And there's like it's kind of lonely going to a gym by yourself. I mean, it's not like I go there to hang out, but like I feel like I don't work as hard when I'm alone. So I like it when there's someone else there to be like, "You could do it. Go on, push." Stuff like that. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get in shape for the summer. I got a little bit fat on me right now, so I gotta burn that off. Gotta work on my endurance on the treadmill. Maybe like the Stairmaster or something. Yeah. Let's see. What else? It's gonna be pretty fun to work out with my brother because he's like not on the same level as me. No offense to him. But I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, look at me. I'm lifting all this weight. Like he's like, darn it, I gotta get stronger than you. And he's gonna start working out harder, and then I'll get start working out harder, and then I'm just gonna get completely jacked. Be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He'll be like Danny DeVito compared to me, bro. We're gonna be like twins, except he's younger than me, and I'm like way more ripped than him, and he's like so much shorter than me and everything. Because I'm just the better brother. No, I'm just kidding. I love hanging out with my brother. I'm Most people are like, "Oh, you have the annoying younger brother," but no, I'm the annoying older brother. I take that with heart. I'm definitely the most annoying in the family. My sister gets annoyed by me all the time. My brother gets annoyed by me all the time. So I should probably work on that. Well, at least it's annoying funny and not just, "Oh my gosh, shut up." But sometimes they laugh, sometimes they cry. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't make them cry. Hopefully, I'm not making them cry. Yikes. Yeah, I had my brother on my old podcast a couple times, but I think he's a little bit camera shy because whenever the camera goes on, he's just like, yeah. And he just like, just freezes, doesn't talk at all. But I would love to have him on this podcast. He just is, like I said, camera shy, so he won't bring up the conversation. But we always have great conversations when there's no camera on. That's one thing that sucks is, like, that happens with a lot of people that I know. Because 'cause I've tried to do a podcast with a couple of my friends, and they just couldn't really do it because they're just camera shy. They're not great on camera, but good thing this is an audio podcast. I probably won't have a ton of guests on here because there's way too many, like, guests or interview podcasts out there. There's not enough solo ones, so I'm gonna be, like, the solo one. I might have a guest, like, every 10 or 20 episodes, but it's not gonna be a constant thing. I know originally in the intro I said that I was gonna have guests everything, but no, I'm not. I'm not gonna have a guest even close to everything. I do like having guests. However, I think I think you guys like it better when it's solo. Because on my last podcast, all of my solo ones were like higher rated than my guest ones. So just kind of see how it goes. Let's see, what else have I been up to? I'm thinking about doing a YouTube exclusive video about like building kind of like a stick fort kind of thing, but I'm not really sure if that's going to work with spring break's end coming up. So well, I guess we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, definitely check out some of like my shorts, and I have a Call of Duty campaign video on there. So if you want to check that out, it's on my YouTube channel. Uh, Thanks for listening, and I'll see you later. I am Liam Mason, and thanks for listening to Morning Walks.